Welcome to the Main Street Financial Tip of the Week for unions. Do a lot of work with unions across this country, whether UAW, AFT, AFL-CIO, 1199, SEIU, United back in Michigan. So shout out to all those union members across this country making our country work smoothly. And I get this question a lot, whether they are a teacher with a 403B or a utility worker with a 401k. The question is, Ryan, can I borrow from my 401k? And in most cases, the answer is yes. However, there are a lot of reasons why you shouldn't, okay? Email, and I'll be able to send you an article I wrote on this very topic that gives all the reasons why I feel that it should be the very, very last resort to borrow from your 401k or your 403b. But today we want to focus on the top two reasons why you shouldn't borrow from your 401k, 403b, or at least should be the very last resort. Number one reason is compound earnings. Compound earnings. The pot of funds in your company retirement plan, the larger it is, the faster it's going to compound and build to make sure that your retirement is fully funded. Okay? You want to make sure you have as much money as possible at retirement, and the faster and the more money you have in that pot of funds, the larger your retirement plan the funds are going to be. So when you pull money from it and borrow from it, it reduces the size of that pool of funds, and it lessens the impact of the compound earnings that it builds on itself, right? So if you have $50,000 in your 401k or 403b plan, and you borrow $5,000 from it, $45,000 grows slower than $50,000 because, again, compound earnings grows year after year after year on itself, and it grows a lot faster the more money you have in it. So that's the first thing is compound earnings is why you should, this should be the very last thing you do. The second thing is double taxation. Same example. You have $50,000 in the account, and you borrow $5,000. When you start to put that $5,000 back into it, right? So not only is it growing slower, but the money you put back into it to repay that loan is coming from your net earnings. So that money's already been taxed, okay? So you're putting money back in with tax money. So when you retire and start to pull the money back out, that $5,000 will be taxed again. So that's double taxation. So between compound earnings or the lower compound earnings and double taxation, those are my top two reasons why you should be very cautious about borrowing from your 401k, your 403b plan. If you are a union member having any questions about this or would like to see that article that I wrote, email, text those questions below. We love to work with you, love to do some workshops for you. Talk to you soon.